Well, how's it going, everybody? My name's Casey. Welcome to the Wild West Farmer. Today is February the 27th, and today is my granddad's auction. He has farmed for a long time. He just turned 81 years old, and he is retiring from farming, and he's going to be auctioning off his farm equipment. So I hope y'all stay tuned. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's go see what happens today. Well, quite an exciting day. Hopefully everything goes good. I'm here early. Just got a lot of equipment, really. Now, some of this equipment is consigned. Some of it is my grandpa's. Nice pivot tire. All sorts of everything. So the sale's going good. Stuff's selling. Got this row, and then we got the tractors left.
And now 19, 17 and a half, now 18, and now 18, we'll give 18, and now I got 17 and a half, now 18, one more time, 18, and now 18, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, and now 18 and a half, we'll give 18, I got 18 back in the back, now half, 18 and a half, now half, we'll give 18 and a half, 18 and a half, now 19, and now 19, we'll give 19, and now 19, we'll give 19, and now 19, we'll give 19, and 19, and now 19, we'll give 19, 19, 1875, Ben, one time, 1875, I have 4. 1850, 153, 153, 153.
Everyone's getting loaded out right now. Bunch of pickups, trailers, people, forklifts, all the many things that you expect to see. Good turnout. I think everything did pretty good. I think my grandpa's happy. Well, me and Cheeto and Albert have a big project we're working on right now. It's a pretty important one. This pivot here is a Valley pivot. It's been here for quite a while, and all the pivot tires on it are these white kind, and these I do not like. These make ruts really deep, and so we're kind of slowly transitioning them into just a normal pivot tire setup. This is one of the tires that I bought at the farm sale yesterday. As you can see my farm sale number down there on it. Got a heck of a deal. So that led to today's projects. We've got some spares that went on a different pivot that we ended up getting rid of, and these are brand new spares. So we're actually going to take the white pieces off and put these new tires on these rims. We've got Muscles here running the jack. I think Albert's saying, here, let me do the camera in case you do the jack. That's good enough.
That's good.
Yeah.
11/16?
It's the other one.
What question?
So the 13/16?
Yeah, that one.
No, it's 11.
Oh, this is a 15.
8s.
7/8?
Where'd y'all learn y'all's math skills at?
It's fun. I'm not a mathematician, I'm a farmer.
It's no good. Water and dirt get in that. This one's gonna weigh a lot. This all busted, look.
Yeah.
They're pretty tight. I guess Cheetah put them on.
You ready? Don't let it fall. Get yourself. Got it.
Wow.
How's that weigh?
A lot.
700?
Oh, probably. Back here just in time.
It looks crooked.
That way?
Yeah. This here's a flush valve for the drip. Got hit, so we had to kind of rebuild the top end of it. Who hit this one?
I felt lucky that day, but I got an inch too close. Half an inch.
Better to miss it by a mile than hit it by an inch.
Dang.
Now I just gotta tie a little flag on the top. That way Cheeto will see it next time. Sure that's a big enough flag? There you go. Got my trailer full of the pivot tires that we had all switched around. I don't really like letting this pivot just sit here. You can see right up here, we just have just the jack holding the pivot up. If the wind were to blow, or you just hate for it to fall. Goal is get these tires put on as fast as we can rotate them out. So we only got one jack, so we gotta drop the wood that we had under this one. We're gonna set it on, get this tire put on there, and take our wood, go back down there, get one more tire. You do not want to get underneath that thing. So now we're gonna go back and get one more wheel down there. And then I get one more span done. So we're back inside the pivot. Now we got our blocks. We're gonna grab this white tire, and the only two white tires left on the pivot are gonna be those two. We really don't like the white tires. They dig huge ruts in the ground, and just kind of had an opportunity here with spare tires and extras to get this one in pretty good shape other than those two.
You just leave it and let it fall?
No, it'll knock holes through the floor. So we got all this done. We got to take them to the tire shop. Albert's gonna go get the big rotary hose, kind of start working through that. And the sand fighter, I don't know which one he's gonna get. All this kind of spurred from the farm sale yesterday. I bought one Valley pivot tire and rim. Then I had a wild idea. It's like, well, why not just start swapping pivot tires? So all said and done, I only have to buy 2 tires because all the rest of them we had were spares. So these 2 are gonna get new purchase tires. The other ones I already had bought, I guess, in the past. So Albert's been over here working on the rotary hoe, going through this thing, making sure everything looks good. It's got 192 of these little wheels on it, so 192 bearings. Pretty high maintenance machine. He's got some, we got a whole barn full of rotary hoe wheels that have been rebuilt. So that's what those are right there. He's got a couple over here. He said they were wiggly. But just kind of going through this thing, making sure it's good to go. We use this to scratch the ground after a big rainstorm, especially after we've planted. If we get a crust on the ground, we can go through and we can bust that crust with this rotary hoe here. This is a 54 footer. So it'll cover the country, get about 60 to 80 acres an hour, depending on the speed that we're running. Well, we had a good idea. Got this little 3/8 ratchet. Should be super nice for doing these. Just stick it right in there. But we don't have a 15/16 3/8 drive socket. Is that an old one?
Huh? Yeah, but it's looks good. I don't know. Let's see.
Yep. It's cool.
Yeah. But it's good wheel.
Yeah, it's a good wheel, just needs bearing.
Yeah.
So these rotary hoses come with 2 different styles. You can buy them with bolts like this wheel. It's got bolts that go through there, which that's good because if the bearing goes out, you just pull the bolts out. There's a lot of these wheels, let me find one, that have brads like this. These brads, when the bearing goes out, you have to take the grinder, grind the brads off, and then take a punch and a hammer and beat the brads out of there. Then you got to replace the flanges, put new bolts in them. So it's a lot better when you get wheels that have bolts. I actually don't even know why they make them that just have brads. So this is actually a Sam Stevens bar with 2 8-row Yetter rotary hose on it. Me and Albert took 2 of them apart and put them all on the 16-row bar. So Cheeto's in here working on some rotary hoe wheels. We've got a whole bin full of wheels that's been rebuilt. Some of these wheels are actually brand new. What we've been doing is going through, thinning out our pile. We've got some wheels that really aren't very good, but we had already put new bearings in them. So we're taking the good bearings and flanges off of them because this wheel's just wore out. And we're placing those, like this one, that's got a good bearing and flange. And we're putting them in these good quality wheels that have a lot more life left in them. These are the ones that have the brads. We've got to grind the brads out of them and redo the inside. It'll look a lot like that when we're done.
It's bearings.
Yep.
See our little ratchet again? Yeah. I used to have a red one, but it had a cord on it.
Oh.
Did it break?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
It's all rusted.
So got another farm sale buy yesterday from my granddad's farm sale. This is his set of torches. Woo! Had to get a tip. But what we gotta do is cut these brads out. Get the whole big can of gas out there.
That wouldn't be good.
Pretty good torch.
Yeah, it's a real Victor. I don't think so.
Oh, there it is.
You know what we need?
Huh.
Cleaner barn.
Yeah, potentially.
So Albert got the sand fighter here. We're gonna go through these rows and check on all the bearings. Some of the old teeth on these are real worn out. This is a new style one here. It's got the triangle pieces added in versus the old one that has the straps. So it's got just one strap. It's got the triangles. This one we broke a shaft in. I re-welded it together and braced it. That's why it kind of looks different. Albert's giving them the ninja kick. Pass the test.
It's all good.
Yeah. So of course here behind the tires, we always try to put the worst ones on that have very little teeth left, because a lot of times where that tractor row is hard, we'll actually just bend the teeth over and you'll break the shafts. So these two have actually ran on here for 3 or 4 years in a row and haven't broken half yet. So probably just going to leave those together. This one goes in between the narrow row. So it only has 3. Had those special made, these 3s, and then the wide rows get a big wide one. Of course, they brushed the shaft in that one too. I bought it brand new in 2011. It's only been here on my farm. 53 foot, 54 foot. It does 16 rows at a time.
So
all these wheels, these row units here, I mean, they are wore out. You can see them where they're just kind of beat up. These row units, this metal piece right here is $400, and there's 17 of them on here. There's 9 that are all the same width. The wings are a tighter group of 4. You can tell how that's narrower. That is a tighter pattern than what's in the middle. This is a 3, but this is a 4. See how it's wider in between? You gonna take it back?
yeah.
Okay. Got the rotary hoe looked at, the sand fighter looked at, got the rotary hoe wheels fixed, got a flush valve fixed, swapped out a bunch of tires. Actually, that's what we got to go do. We've got to go check on our trailer. So we're still making progress here, doing good, but that's about all we got. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're looking to subscribe, click that Wild West Farmer logo there in the corner of your screen. And thanks for watching.